Bro, it was a kid who did that to their mom.
Bro, you got people that's been stabbed people over 100 times.
No, it was exactly. That's what I'm saying. This kid, he killed his mom because I think she took his game or some weirdo stuff. I swear. I promise I can't make it up.
Your dead fucking dad is dead.
Everyone's dead. I want to kill my mom. I want to kill my dad. No, it's not funny though. No, hear me out. It's not funny. But raise your kids with love. You know what I'm saying? Discipline them and put love behind it. But
I don't think that works.
What?
It don't work.
What don't work?
I think, although the exception for sure, sometimes you just got a kid that need to be put to sleep.
Dang.
I'm sorry. Look, brother.
No faith, no hope
I can't
in the
use
youth.
that. I was gonna say, you ever seen Halloween, like when Michael Myers was a kid? I can't use it though because they was fucking him up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they was doing it bad.
But you got a lot of these. I be watching documentaries like Killer Kids.
Yeah, for sure,
bro. They be coming from some good, loving ass parents. I don't know what be in them, bro.
Yeah,
they just go crazy.
They parents' chromosomes just didn't mesh well. No, I'm serious. That's all it boiled down to. Because if they getting all, bro, I can't even say that, bro. I take that back. It's something within their upbringing and how they were raised and the love that they not getting or the hate that they were getting that formulated them like that. You can't.
You feel
bro.
like so you feel like some event had to happen at some point,
yes, bro,
to trigger your mind like that.
There is no way. What was the brother's name? That's can I say Annihilated? I keep saying Smoke. I don't know if you can say that.
Annihilated.
They took their parents' lives with the shotguns. They did a Netflix series on them.
Oh, the Menendez.
The Menendez brothers.
Yeah, like them.
Like how?
Well, no, see, it's a theory about
that's
that.
What I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's foul.
Who you believe on that? Who you believe? You believe the brothers, or you believe that the parents wasn't and they were just crazy?
I believe the brothers to an extent, and I believe to some degree that they were just jacked up too. I think the whole family was jacked up. I think the dad was doing snake weird stuff, but I also think the boys was arrogant. They was rich. They was, privileged kids who tend to have big heads and think they can get away and do whatever.
Yeah, because when you privileged like that, you
feel like you can just
you
do
affluent.
whatever. Exactly.
Like Milk from LA, but yeah.
Oh yeah. A lot of people don't know about that. Yeah, they don't know about that story, but yeah, that's something we can dive into when we talk about some games and all that stuff. But yeah. But yeah, no, I do feel like something goes wrong within your childhood that has you like that.
At some point,
yeah.
I think, because these kids got to go to school, telling with the bully, and it's just I genuinely feel, bro, all it takes is one time. Like, you could have a kid getting raised with love and blah blah blah, whatever, all the good shit. I think if that kid go to school, you'll have some kids that go to school and get bullied once. Let's say the bully stop after that,
and it reconstructs everything,
their whole shit. I think that can definitely happen to some kids.
Yeah, depending on how big how strong the impact is. Yeah, I can see that. Because then what if they have nothing behind that? Like, what if they go through a traumatic experience at school, but then when they come home, they tell their mom and their parents is like, man, get the hell out of my face. What are you talking about? Don't get up, nigga. That means you're not nurturing something. You're not catering to something. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, but still, that's the parents. That could be a situation where it's the upbringing, it's the love that you're not around, and it's the hate that you are receiving. I'm gonna keep saying that because I mean it. I think love, bro, it conquers all. I ain't gonna lie. I don't see nobody.
Love is the number one thing.
Yeah, I don't see nobody coming up with love that's just gonna be jacked up, bro. Michael Jackson came up getting beat. He was jacked up, bro. He wanted to be a child at 40, fool, because he didn't have a childhood. I'm serious, bro. I'm just talking about him going through traumatic experiences because his parents, bro, his dad was beating the shit out of him to the point where
it's like you made a Michael Jackson.
Exactly. That's the conflicting part about it.
That's so fucked up.
It's like, what do you choose?
Damn,
do you choose
bro.
to be successful but fucked up and traumatized, or do you choose to be a sucker or somebody that didn't become successful because they didn't have that?
I guess that's what,
or because they had the love and then become successful. That's crazy.
Exactly. I guess it depends on what matters to you. Of course, a rich person would probably say, "No, I would have wished to not go through that." Mm-hmm. But would you wish that if you was broke?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I immediately thought about Tyler Perry. He got one of the dopest stories to me, bro.
Yeah,
and it's like that. He went through a lot of shit. He went through a lot of shit.
His documentary is dope.
But what he, what he went through made him who he is. Like made him the Tyler Perry that we know. Right. So I'm pretty sure if you asked him, if you couldn't have went through all that shit and just grew up with love, would you choose that? He would definitely say yes. But I think it's easier to say yes when you a billionaire. You see what I'm saying? Like, what if you would have went through that? What if you would have got love
and nothing came out of it?
Well, thinking about it, and I just gotta say this: if y'all judging us, look, bro, a lot of our shit be raw. We be sitting here in the moment thinking of it. So sometimes our thoughts may be premature, but we ain't trying to be like insensitive and shit. It's just like that's the uniqueness of our podcast. Right. We don't sit here and write scripts and go off of shit. We sit here and like think about it in the moment. So that's why I'm just saying it came to me. So I would choose the side of growing up with love, even if I went through trauma that made me rich, because it ain't no telling how I would have turned out. Well, at least I would have had that background.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would choose that.
Yeah, and you would have had the resources to where you can go and get help, whether it's through a psychiatrist, whether it's through a preacher, or just somebody that's super gamed up that you can kind of like, you know, hey, I'm gonna put some money in your pockets, but just help me out because I need somebody to vent to or talk to because I can't really trust anybody because I am rich and who I am and my family jacked up and I can't go to them. So now I can go to outsiders. A lot of times when you grow up jacked up, sometimes we have to just deal with it. Because we don't know what a fucking counselor is, or we don't trust a counselor, or we ain't got the money to pay for a psychiatrist, or you know what I'm saying. We can't. Don't go to
even
that.
Get me on that.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I know how you feel about that.
Now, like that therapy shit.
Like that's what I was talking about.
Let me say this: I am for therapy. I've never been. I would definitely go. I would definitely recommend people to go. But one thing that I realized, another side of it, is that I also think that therapy title plays on the brain because a lot of shit that therapists say, people that you love say to you for free, but you don't take it because that education degree title element isn't there. Oh God, I need to download them on there. I need to download the buttons.
Oh my mama, fool. Bombs.
But that's truly facts. Believe that, bro. So it's like, because I mean, me and you talk about it all the time. How many times do we say something to somebody, they don't listen, and then they come back and hear it on the radio? I heard somebody say, I just said that to you the other day. So I think sometimes, in some cases, with certain things, I think a lot of the times we can get, man, because the conversations we have, bro, be therapeutic and deep as fuck.
No, fact.
To where it make us realize shit that we wasn't even fucking thinking about. And I feel like a lot of times, like in friendships, relationships, you have people like that, but you blow them off. And I think when you go to a therapist, you know what you're paying for, you know what their title is, so you have a different mindset when you walking in there to listen versus somebody who just love you for free, who just fucking noticing shit, and you don't take them serious because you don't think that they qualified. Right. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. I am for therapy, but I do think a lot of shit, because of the type of people we are and the type of conversations we have, you can definitely figure some shit out just being open with the people that's around you. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's valid.
Forgot how I even got on that.
It don't even matter, bro. However we got on it, we got on it. So it's all good.
Yeah. That's my little take about that. I wanted to say that. I've been wanting to say that.
We got on it because I was talking about Michael Jackson and I was just like therapy. You know, I just was tying.
Oh yeah, Tyler Perry.
Yeah, Tyler Perry, Michael. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to them, bro. It's crazy how that breeds those type of people, bro. That's so crazy. Yep. Like these actors and celebrities, they be having some fucked up stories, and that's what I be saying. Like, you really don't be knowing shit. The true story behind people. That's why you can't ever be judging nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And let me clear this up too, because a lot of y'all will watch this with y'all minds thinking that we are trying to label this as something that everybody goes through, as if there's nobody that know how to cope through this or don't. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, "Oh, y'all talking?" No, we're not generalizing. This is subjective. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Pick and choose. Because we all go through stuff. Yeah, exactly. But it's all about how you know how to handle your trauma. That's really what it boiled down to.